Welcome to another episode of Doing It Cheap. Folks, you know, they say you shouldn't go to the grocery store when you're hungry. Well, I have my grocery list, what pick up, you know, the staples, milk, flour, sugar, get some bread, maybe a little fruit. And I've been buying that Sam's Choice bacon. It's the least expensive, and it's a nice thick cut bacon, and I like it. It's real good because the drippings make good gravy and everything. And so I bought that, and I bought me some Tennessee Pride sausage. And I was noticing that dadgum stuff, sausage and bacon, is up $3 a pound, $2.94 or something like that. That's $3 a pound for fatty pork meat. I went to the meat manager in there and I said, "Where is your finance office?" He's looked at me and said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, I was thinking about buying a pack of hamburger meat, but dadgum, I might have to finance it." Anyway, what I did find is I found a 7-pound boneless pork loin. They had just put the yeller sticker on it for $1.36 a pound. For a 7-pound pork loin. So I'm going to show y'all a technique I used in the military of how I used to cook turkeys. I'm going to talk to you while I'm turning the camera. I would actually, instead of buying that old turkey roll for my men, I would buy whole turkeys, and the night before I would put them in the oven at 250 degrees, the whole turkey. I mean, you know, I took out the giblets and the neck and all that. But I wrapped that thing up in about 10 layers of aluminum foil, and I would pop that in the oven at 250 degrees and let that sucker bake all night long, like 12 hours, maybe even longer. But I just kept in that oven all wrapped up, and that aluminum foil acted like a pressure cooker. And man, the next day, when it come time to get that out of the oven, oh my goodness! You just slice the top of that aluminum foil and spread it open. Take some tongs and just pull the bones out of the turkey, and all you had left was meat, skin, and broth. Well, I'm going to use that same technique here. You'll see a lot of ladies on YouTube, when they're cooking their pork loin, what they'll do is they will actually leave it uncovered and get that nice crust on it. Well, I do things a little different, and I mean, we don't learn. If we keep doing the same thing over and over and over, we never learn nothing. So I want to show you my technique. I'll end up fast forwarding the video, but I'm going to wrap this thing up like a baked potato, and I'm going to wrap it in several layers of aluminum foil. The idea being, I don't want the steam to escape, and I want that pork to cook in its own fat and its own juices, and I don't want it to dry out. And I'm going to put it in the oven at 300 degrees for about 4 or 5 hours. So I'm going to fast forward my video and let y'all listen to a little bit of music while I'm getting this pork all wrapped up. Okay? Okay, well, I've got it all wrapped up in several layers, And before one of you leaves me a daggone comment says, why don't you just go ahead and use a pressure cooker? It's because I'm trying to show you something different. Yes, I could have put this in a pressure cooker and cooked it in an hour or two, but I'm trying to learn you something. Anyway, I'm going to go pop this in the oven, and what I'm going to do with it now, because the next time you see it, it's going to be done. What I'm going to do with it is, after I popped it in the oven, and I've baked it for 4 or 5 hours, I'm going to cut this open, and I'm going to spread this apart, and I'll open it up, and I'm going to turn on the broiler element and brown the top. Okay? So, thanks for sticking with me this long, and we'll be back in a few. Shoot, I couldn't wait. It's been 2 hours and 50 minutes at 350 degrees, and supposedly a pork loin will bake at 350. You can cook a pound of pork in 25 minutes. Well, this is 7 pounds, so that right there is less than 3 hours. So let's see what we got here. Now, it's not going to be browned because it's all been wrapped up in here. I'm actually going to peel this back and stick it back in the oven under the broiler to brown the top if I think it's necessary. You got to be careful when you do this, because when you finally get to that one layer that's holding back that steam, it will burn you. So, try to pierce this. Oh my goodness, it sure is smelling good. It was making the whole house smell good. That's why I felt it was probably done. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh, I wish you could smell this with me. They need to invent smell-o-vision. Oh man. I'm gonna grab the camera so you can see this juice that's in here. Oh, wow. Check that out. Oh. See that right there? That's gonna be, ooh, it's fogging up the lens. That's gonna be the base for our gravy. Oh yeah, it's still hot. Alright, well let me put this camera back on the tripod. Alright, now the trick is get all that juice in the skillet without me dumping it all over the daggum table or floor. Oh. Oh, it's gonna make some good brown gravy now, I'm telling you. Oh. And see, it baked in that juice. It actually just steamed in that. Oh, all right. Now, we'll pull this aluminum foil back. You can see it there. We'll slice into it, see what it looks like. Oh, it's tender, very nice and tender. Oh, and it's done all the way through. Let me see if I can get this cocked up here where you can see it. Yeah. Boy, it looks good. Ooh, it's hot. But I just gotta have a sampling of it. Oh yeah. Okay. If any of you ever ate tenderloin, man, it tastes a lot like tenderloin. Okay. We could eat it just like this, ain't a thing in the world wrong with it. But some people like to have it browned a little bit, and that's what I'm going to do. Just going to sort of toast it. I'm going to put it on the broiler for a few minutes, and I'll bring it back out here. Well, there we have it. This was only under the broiler for about 3 or 4 minutes, and it was already completely cooked. But for those that like the little fat layer to have a little crust to it, little color, there you go. And man, this thing is delicious. Now, what I'm going to do now, hold on, let me pause this for a second. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in there and I'm going to make my gravy. I think I'm going to add a little onion to it. I'm going to chop me up some onion. But on the video, when I show you how to make a good brown gravy, if you don't like onion in it, you just take it out. Because I don't know that I care for onion in a brown gravy on a breakfast biscuit or not. I don't know. Anyway, when we come back, in here in just a few seconds for you, I will have the gravy made. I'll slice up some of this, put it on a plate, drizzle that gravy over it, and see how it looks. Be right back. Well, folks, there it is. Man, that pork is moist because the way I cook it, all wrapped up like that, the moisture has nowhere to go except stay right there. And it's so tender. And it's got that gravy, some onion gravy on there. So I really appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for sticking around. I'm gonna eat now. Y'all have a wonderful day, and a better tomorrow. Bye. I got peach cobbler gonna be out in a little bit.